Welcome back to the Little Red Mitten Knitting Podcast.
We're your hosts, Jillian and Jolynn, and this week we're diving into our works in progress and getting organized for the year ahead.
We'll be sharing what's on our needles, what we're itching to finish, and our plans for a Make 9 challenge in 2025.
So grab your favorite whip and join us as we dream, plan, and knit our way into the new year.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
We're back. We got our whips.
Got a whole bunch of my whips.
Yep. Shall we start with our whips? Like our thingies?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any FOs?
Yeah.
Since, I guess, Christmas time, right? We haven't shown anything since, like, Christmas Eve.
So, I only have one. How many do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, you go first.
So I cast these on. I don't know. I'll have to look on Ravelry. I feel like I want to say I cast them on.
You cast them on, like, just before Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, because I cast them off on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So did I cast these on, like, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something like that?
I think it was, like, the day before Christmas Eve. Because
Okay.
you still had because we were planning on doing our Christmas Eve cast on, and you, like, wanted these, but you were
yeah.
like...
So I had, like, just started them, so there was,
Yeah.
like, nothing. Oh, I think I had the ribbing done or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are Helen socks, I think that's the name of them. These are by Pam, and the yarn was something from my stash that I had. I've had it for many years.
Mm-hmm.
But when Pam she brought in her sample for the new pattern, I fell in love with it. It's just a nice, simple, like, repeat, and they're nice and squishy. And I've worn them a couple times. I really like them. So I think that was my last FO of 2024.
Yeah, you pushed to finish them because you wanted them to be
Oh, I guess I never showed my dragons then, did I? Because that was a cast on. Shoot.
I feel like you did show them.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to do them next time. I cast one on the show.
We showed.
But I don't think I showed them last time.
We did all our whips, all our FOs for the year, and whip stuff. I think you showed them.
Oh, so it would have been shown in the pictures of things.
Okay, so I have an FO, and it's also a cast on.
It's so cute.
It's really cute. I like this side out.
Yeah, how does it look on the other side?
Looks pretty good.
Some things I like that way. I like the other side better too.
Yeah.
It just depends.
I finished this baby hat. It's the Snap Hat by Tin Can Knits. It is like a chunky weight hat. It actually calls for 4 strands of fingering weight held together. That's what the hat calls for, and you can then fade them and play around. And it does, the pattern calls for what's it called? the reverse stockinette side out.
Yeah. Is that how you knit it? No, you knit it.
No, you knit it
just
the
flip
other
it.
way.
Yeah.
Flip it.
That was a silly question.
So,
yeah. Sometimes I like the garter.
Sometimes, yeah. I wasn't sure which way I was going to go with this one, but I really like how it looks stockinette side is
more
out.
speckly and snowfall-y kind of. I don't know.
Yeah. So this is for my friend's baby. He needs a hat, and right now he has a handmade Santa hat, so that's what he's been wearing. So, anyway, I will take this to her today. So I cast that on and finished it. It took no time at all. 6.5 millimeter needles for the main body. I think 4.5 for the ribbing, and this is the toddler size. It took no time at all. So that is my cast on and my whip. Snap Hat by Tinkin Knits. Oh, the yarn is all Leo and Roxy balls that I had already had wound up for different samples and stuff of the colors. So there's Tranquil, Oasis, and Quiet Lake in here. And then the lightest color, it is slipping my mind. Is that Koi Pond?
Yeah.
It is Koi Pond?
Yeah, the orange bits in there.
Yeah, so anyway, so those are the 4 colors that are in there. And I like it. It's really cute. It's really fast. If you need like a mojo kind of thing, making a chunky weight hat is quick, satisfying.
Yeah.
One FO and one cast on.
So you're not counting your cast ons. You just want to have more FOs than you have whips, right? So like,
I want to have more FOs than I have cast-ons, which means I'm starting to finish things from my whips.
So a cast-on and an FO doesn't really count as...
No, so like that will go into both, right?
Yes,
so
yes,
right now, but it was a new cast-on this year, and it's an FO, but I haven't finished any of my old stuff yet, which is the main goal. Oh, I'm not logged into me, so I can't edit that. That's fine.
Okay, so my second FO. You and yours socks.
When did you start those?
I started them on like New Year's Day or
we haven't
something
seen
like
these
that.
yet at all.
So I've wanted to make this pattern since it came out, and so it's by Ashley Adams, design by so and so.
Designed by so and so.
That's her Instagram.
Oh,
name.
so SEW.
Yeah, SEW. So
is it helical?
It is. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So I really liked the colors that her like husband's socks were in, so I had bought them like a long time ago. So it was stash yarn, but I had bought it for this. So they were Croy sock, like
okay,
it's Croy. I don't know what colors they were. Well, one's like black and one's
I flipped this one inside out.
But holy smokes, helical knitting is I've never done it, and it's magic. I don't understand it. I have to sit down and figure it out in my head. But it's crazy. Like the whole thing, like it's 2x2 color work ribbing here, and then everything else is on helical, even the heel, the whole bloody thing. And it's crazy. Helical knitting is crazy. I don't understand it. It's magic. Magic. It was super fun, and like the color changes and stuff like that. The way they come out was super fun. So I think these ones. Cute. I'm trying to make my socks fit better because I don't really usually wear them. I think these ones are a little short in here, but I'm hoping that they'll stretch a little bit. And the heel, I think, is a little, I don't know why, maybe because it was color work and so it got too tight because it's really narrow here. I think I also did too many rows, and then I don't know, but even still, it shouldn't matter how many rows are here. This should still be wider, right?
It depends, like different heel turns. Like this does look.
So I don't know. Both of them are like, I did them at the same. I took them off to do the heels different, but they do kind of sit funny when I have them on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't recognize this heel.
I don't know what I did. Anyway, it's fine. I still like them, and I've been wanting to make them for a long time, so I finally did.
I like them. They're really cute. I thought I thought you were going to say it was with footprints.
Footprints would be pretty too with it. Yeah.
That's what I thought it was going to be with a black of some sort.
I think I have footprints at home. I started those January 1st and finished them January 9th. So they're shorties, so they're a little bit too short for me to be wearing right now just because
then your boots are rubbing your
and my stuff, and unless my leggings go down far enough, like they meet, my legs will get too cold to wear them, but they're really fun, and I really like them. So, cast on and FO. First cast on and FO of the year.
That's it?
For FOs? It for FOs.
Do you have any new cast-ons?
I do. I have 2.
I don't. I just had the one that I finished, so.
Okay, first of all,
Which was already breaking my rules.
Yes. I'd like to know why nobody reminded me that I had a chicken bag when we were making all the chickens.
I don't know how I let you steal that bag anyway. The bag should be mine.
I'm pretty sure I didn't steal it.
I have a chicken bag somewhere too.
Okay, so I cast on something last night.
Okay.
Out of
Last night?
Yeah. Okay. No. Hearthside. Out of the Hearthside stuff. So I did my swatch. I did not wash it or anything like that. It is crochet. It's attached.
Why is it attached?
Okay, because I wanted to show the swatch. And I made it just enough around that I ran out of yarn when I was like at the end of the row and I was like wanted to show the swatch, whatever. Anyway, so the swatch I think is quite nice. Yeah. It measured without washing and blocking it to be the same, like the right gauge, which means I probably should have gone down a needle size, a hook size.
Probably.
But I didn't.
You should have washed and blocked your swatch.
I should have, but I was like, it's close enough. And then it was late at night, so I probably shouldn't have even started. And I might rip it out now that I've had the night to think about it. It only took me a couple hours to do this last night, so it's not awful. But it's a vest.
Looks wide.
Well, but
it's supposed to be like...
But it's not like...
Oh, it's not that big.
Right? When I put it up against me and stuff like that, like it's not. Like that's even that part's gonna... fit just perfectly. I just don't know when I wash it. It's probably gonna.
What is the makeup? Do you have that?
It's wool.
It is alpaca. Isn't
alpaca, wool, and I don't think it's in there. Alpaca, wool, and cotton. And it's a chainette, so it's light, which is really nice. So it's like that bulky without it being too.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna bloom up more, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that I should probably rip it out and go back to, so I did it on a 5.5. I think I should go down to 5. I guess I can wash and block that and see how much it grows, or redo it in a 5 and then wash and block it. Anyway, it seems to fit now, so it's like it does look a little big, but yeah, when I put it across here, it's not, right? So it's like, but it's got cute little, little bauble details that go across. And then I do that for one more row. There's I think another plain row, and then there's the bauble rows and a little bit, and then it splits for the arms or whatever, sides. So this is not going to show me what it is because Diablo vest is what this is. So I'll probably rip it out and redo it in a 5. Who knows if I'll actually wash and block a swatch. I might just leave it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I started last night. I think it's going to be nice. Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to cast something on, a vest with Hearthside since it came in because the book has a vest in it.
Yeah.
Which is what I was going to do, but then it was just double crochet the whole thing, and I was like, that's too plain. I didn't like it. Yeah. It looks nice in the picture, but yeah. So that's one. I want
to make a vest.
It's on the...
Probably have to finish something first.
Yeah, I do.
It's silly. It's time to wear it. So.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh well. My second cast on.
Oh yeah, those look awesome.
My Wabi Sabi socks. So I put a poll up in our stories on Instagram. It's not really showing that blue very well. That blue, that's purple over here. I guess that makes sense. I put up a poll on Instagram asking which pair of socks I should cast on. Mm-hmm. There's 4 different ones, and these were the winners. So I have...
Coming along fast.
Yeah. A little tight.
A little tight.
Yeah.
Have you tried them on?
No.
You let yourself get this far without trying them on for color.
Oh, I might have tried them on just before I got to my heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did these ones completely on Magic Loop 2 at a time. I didn't take them off to the heels. Normally I would take them off and do them separately for the heels, but I didn't. Anyway, it just depends on how long I want them to be, I guess. But I only have like another, so probably like 2 sections. This one's like 3 rows from being done. They're like 15 rows.
Okay.
And then, so maybe 2 more and then toes. Okay, almost done.
Really cute.
I'm hoping to have them done by the end of the month for the monster sock cow. I couldn't tell you who's hosting it, but yep. Any whips? Did you work on any whips?
Yeah. Since the last time we showed stuff, I haven't done a ton, but I brought this one because I don't know that I've ever shown it. I don't even know if you've seen it. I found it as we were trying to figure out whips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it had a project page. I just put a picture on it, but it had a project page. Anyway, it's Manos do Uruguay. Do you remember the name of the yarn? I'll just keep nodding and pretend. Anyway.
It's on here. You put it in here, didn't you? Except for the end.
Oh, you didn't put the name in. It's fine. I can find out. We don't carry it anymore. And I'm doing a Tassels in the Sky, but like chunky.
And the only reason I know is because I went through your whips on your thing to like to make the. And
did you look at that and go, "What the heck's that?" Have
you
ever seen it?
Yeah.
See, I thought so.
But that's the only reason.
I feel like I started it like this time last year. And
okay.
We weren't really recording, and then I think it just never really came out. And then I was like, oh. So.
Serpentina.
That's the one. So I've worked on this a little bit. That's why I asked you about making tassels. I need to make the tassels because I didn't follow the instructions for.
Well, you could always use Leo Super Bulky to make tassels.
I also thought it would be fun to. We have a whole bunch of Leo and Roxy mohair for sample balls, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To take all those different colors.
Yes.
And make, instead of just doing. So I'm holding the Serpentina with Leo and Roxy mohair in Leo. So I was going to just make the tassels like that. But I think finding some yellow and blue and purpley burgundy mohair that I have a little bit of to make the tassels.
That would be fun.
Do that. And yeah, it could just be Leo if I don't want to leave enough of this. It'll depend. I'll have to look and see how big this is getting. If it's not quite as big as I'd want it, then I'll just keep using it and make the tassels out of something else.
Yeah. And yeah, it's got tassels on all 3, but you could just put tassels like on the like point down here, right?
Yeah.
Like depends on how you want it to be. What's going on down here? It's pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's really soft. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for this not to be an echo. It really shouldn't take long at all. But yeah, I barely remembered I had it. So
nice.
Yeah. So I have worked on that since the last time we talked about stuff.
Anything else you worked on?
Yes. You want me to go through all mine first?
I only have one, and I'll show my blanket. So I have like 2 things to show.
So this has made noticeable progress. This is my sock. Last time I showed it, I think I was right about there. And so I finished the toe and then cast on the second sock.
That's so tiny.
It looks tiny,
right? Like it's so like small.
Yeah, it looks like I'm doing a toddler sock, but it should be just fine. Yeah, so that made some progress on the second sock.
Does this always have that big clip on there like that?
No, I put it on so that I could, like, when I'm using my baskets, I can connect it to the thing without it just getting, or it can go on my car's, like my passenger seat.
Just take that part off.
Could have, yeah. Look at that.
But I do like the binder ring like that. It's fun.
This is just a plain sock, no pattern, and it is.
Oh, I did say we should show. Why?
Lanes de Nord. Eclectic sock.
Yep. What project bag is it in?
Her leather company. It's in Calgary. At the Calgary.
Yep. Knit City.
Okay, working on that. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about this bag. I think this might be the last thing that I've put any progress on. Oh, maybe that one. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh, did you drop stitches?
Yeah, the gusset. The wrapped, like, short row ones. Silly. Just want to make it complicated. It's in the middle of the heel. I hope that heel fits. I won't even like it.
Is that red stuff attached? Why is it so long? What is? Oh my goodness! So tangly. I don't know why it stresses me out so much. I'm working on like 2 at a time colorwork socks, so I have 4 strands going.
Yeah, so this was one of my Christmas Eve cast-ons.
They're so pretty. I love those too. I love that colorway.
Yeah.
With the white held double like that. They're so squishy.
So
have you tried them on?
Yes. They're not as slouchy as I would probably like them to be, but I was getting really tired of doing the leg. So I stopped. But it'll be fine. So I'm on the heel. It's a short row heel. I don't know if it has a certain name or not. You know? You did the top, bottom, toe up ones anyway, so it'll be different. But anyway, first sock this far. Started this on Christmas Eve. Hopefully I can keep making progress.
You're gonna do. So you're doing yours DK all the way through then.
Yeah.
I did pull out all my sock blanks when I was moving stuff around in my house.
I figured I knew I wasn't going to wear these in like shoes. They'd be like around the house and in slippers kind of thing. So I decided to stick with that. So yeah, so this is the Nest sock, which is available in DK and fingering weight version.
It's one pattern.
Oh, both are.
It's all in one pattern. So
and it's toe up or top down, all in the same pattern too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I realized that I wasn't paying attention, but the fingering weight was there too. Anyway, so it's coming along, and it's in a bag that Jillian got me. Tell me about the bag.
It's a Pearl and Hank bento. I think they're called bento bags. So it's just.
I don't know what it is.
Just a nice, you just kind of fold it over like that. I don't have mine. Mine's small. A nice leather handle and stuff. It's just cute. I think the handle comes off, right? Like you can tie that part however you kind of want to.
Yeah, you can do different things with it. You could wrap it all the way around.
Yeah. So they were just really pretty.
I haven't really played with it too much. I put this one in it and it's just kind of been in it. But
Angie's just been folding hers over. I think I've just tried folding mine small, so it like really only fits like a pair of socks.
Yeah.
So like my colorwork socks don't fit in there because there's too many balls.
Stuff going on. Yeah.
But like 1 or 2 balls in there with it would fit nicely. So mine's like the small is good for a nice small size or whatever project.
I think that's all.
So you've worked on. I've worked on this is my mystery shawl. So look at that. So I cast this on Christmas Eve. And now I've got through all of that part, and now I'm just knitting like this part again. But for like, I don't know, a long time. Like probably to about this length again or so. So I haven't really worked on this much because I've been knitting socks and stuff like that. But this is another easy one just to, like, I should start doing it again. Because now it's just stuck in it, basically.
Yeah.
Until I start the next section. So, but this went by pretty quickly. Like I did this amount of stuff probably in that week. Like I don't think I've touched it since I started the other socks much. So it wasn't actually that bad. But like I had 5 balls going, but it didn't get too tangly. Like it was actually fine. So that's still waiting for guesses on what patterns people think it is.
Bamboo, something. Looks like bamboo.
This is Sammy. No, not.
It doesn't look like it's bamboo material.
It looks like
it's like bamboo.
It looks like bamboo. I gotcha. So I had to like make 5 balls, but those didn't take much. So now I have all these little bits. So I'm gonna have extra ends to weave in as I go. Oops. Which is fine. It was just easier to do 5 balls than to do the inside and the outside of a ball. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. And then this is the color that's going to be in there eventually.
I have no idea what you're doing.
And I have it in my winter project bag from the kitchen sink shop from when she was here before Christmas. The drawstring and the little handles. Okay, I have not touched this in years, but do you want to see my crochet blanket?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I didn't even open it before I came here, so I'm hoping that it's on the top and not on the bottom. Okay, good.
I haven't ever seen it.
So I started this, what did I say, 2016 or 17? If it was 2016, then I started this the year that I started crocheting. It's not even as far along as I thought it was. So annoying.
It's pretty far along now.
Yeah, but it goes up. Like, so this is the bottom of the blanket.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even halfway done. I think I'm close to being halfway.
It's crochet, though. Like, if you got back into this...
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even finish a row.
No, you just stopped. Started a new color. And
which
then
is weird, because, I would never do that
abandoned
now.
it for 5 years. Or more. 10 years.
But, yeah, so every row, or every, section is, a different kind of stitch, mostly. I don't remember how many colors there are. There's a whole bunch of colors.
It's actually quite soft for an acrylic.
And this
style.
Right now, right, if I hold it up with my arm, it goes to my other shoulder, and that's only half of it. Like the blanket's double that.
Is it all the same brand? Did you get all the same brand?
Yeah, I bought them all at the same time.
Special by Stylecraft. DK weight.
Yeah, what does it just say?
It's double knit. 100% premium acrylic. And I'm touching it, so it means it's a pretty soft acrylic.
It actually is. It's not actually that bad.
My texture, my sensitivity to different textures, it can really throw me, and that acrylic is one. So
I should just leave it out. I should try and do a row a week or something like that. I feel like that's going to take me... I think one row would take me all night because it is quite long.
Yeah.
But I probably should get back into doing it and Right, but I think actually the bag that was on top is the extra colors left over, but like it's not a huge IKEA bag, but it keeps it all in one place. So yeah, that's my like I don't know forever project.
Your long-term whip.
Yep. So that's all new things. All right. So we'll talk about our Make 9 plans.
We should talk about our Make 9 plans.
Okay, well, we're not making 9. We're going to finish 9 whips.
Yes.
Or so we say. But look, it's got to be true because
like
it's official.
It's official. We made a graphic.
I have them. So
I have 2 different versions of my graphic.
I picked 9 things that I wanted to finish, and you left like empty spaces, right?
So. I did, yeah. So Jillian went through, picked 9 of her whips, and I didn't want to commit to 9 of my whips. And I figured, okay, so I'll go over what I decided to do. I figured this might help me to not rebel against it, because I still have, I can check these off without being told what to do, basically. By myself. Yeah, being told what to do from myself. So, yeah, we decided we'd do a finish 9, and I decided I was going to break it up into categories, so I go across my whips. I'm pretty sure I'm at about 24, 25 whips. And so the goal is to finish 9 of them. And I decided I would do my oldest whip in the category and my newest, so I can keep the momentum of my newer projects. Yep. And then leave space for a mystery one.
Whatever one you feel like
whatever one, calls to me to pick up. So in sweaters, that means my Rhapsodian Cables needs to come out of retirement. It's my oldest sweater on the needles. And my, how do you say it?
Trapunto?
Which I just started in the fall. I brought it here to show. And then in socks, my Knit Night socks, I will show those. That's not the name of the pattern, so just what I called them. And the nest socks that I just showed you. And then whatever. And then all my other stuff went into the other category. So my honey shawl, I have to pull it out of retirement. That is old. Well,
that's the one that was at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that's my oldest project right now, 2019. So, and then my thrummed mittens that I just started in the fall. And so then that leaves, we put a shawl picture here, but anything from the other category. So those are my 9. And yeah, so my overall goal for the year is to finish more things than I cast on. So I should finish this year with less whips than I'm starting the year with. By at least 1, hopefully. Maybe more, but we didn't set any other rules around this. This is just projects we plan on focusing on.
We want to try and finish some things, because we were looking at the Make 9. There was actually a comment from our last podcast that someone had suggested to do a finish 9. Because the Make 9s can change as the year goes on, right? It's like you almost want to do like a Make 3 to begin with, like your top 3 that you really want to start with for the year, and then like 3/4, like, and then kind of.
I knew if I sat and looked at stuff that I wanted to make, then I would want to start too many things.
Yes.
If I sat there and was like, ooh, what 9 things do I want to start this year? For one, it wouldn't stay those 9, because new things will be released, or like
I don't think
I'll find a need that I'm like, oh, I really need a lightweight sweater, and then I'll go look for that, right? Yeah. But I knew if I sat there trying to find what I wanted to put on there, then none of this stuff would get any attention. So I think the finish 9 is a great idea.
I don't think I've ever finished all. I've only did it for a couple years in Make 9. But like, I don't even know if I ever finished one thing for my make nine.
I finished like one or two.
Yeah,
the times I did it. That's it.
Some of them I still like. Like I can picture some of them in my head of which ones I still like and want to do and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one that I've had on my thing for a while, and dude,
sorry. I want to see if I can make any of my own.
And I might see if I can do it with Angie on the knitting machine. My blanket is from 2016. I started it 2 months after I learned to crochet. And I haven't probably touched it in like 2 years.
Completely true. So this is the result of my Make 9. So I did this Make 9 at the beginning of 2018, and this is the end of 2018 with my results. So out of the 9, I finished 2. There's white X's through the ones I didn't finish and blue check marks through the 2 I did, which are both sweaters.
And how many other ones did you start?
I started this one and the size was off, or my gauge was off, and I ripped it out a different sweater on here. And then I don't think I feel like I still want that one. I can't remember.
We'll have to go back through or I'll see if we can grab them and we'll put them up on stuff because I'll have a couple of mine on there too. But yes, I think the finish 9 is.
Yeah, most of them I didn't even start.
Oh, they did change it. Instagram, that's awful. Instagram changed things to be rectangles instead of squares, but that's not fair because I cropped all my things to be squares. Okay, so my finish 9 whips. I just kind of picked stuff. So mine, when I made my little graphic, I kind of added it into sort of ish categories. I really want to finish some of my older whips, the ones that I didn't finish, start last year. I really want to get rid of some of them. So really, I added something to mine is if it's not done, if I haven't touched it all year, and I didn't touch any of my whips last year, except for maybe my tabular, but that could have been the year before even, but I think it was last year. I'm just going to fraught them. There's no point in them sitting there. The purple one's so close to being done, though. It's so stupid. I even did the sleeves first, so I just have to knit on it. I should have put it on here. Anyway, so
that's why I didn't put everything, because it's I don't know. Making this, if I put everything, it doesn't matter. Making this either means I will work on everything else in my whips except for that. Yeah, I think I like the way I set it up. I might actually get stuff done.
When I first did it, I had a couple of them that were on here that were off to the side. It's I wanted to finish those by the end of February, and then the rest of them was kind of what I wanted to focus on, so I could get some of my older whips.
It was a 12 or something like that.
But I made a 9 now, so I have my orbital jumper, which is just barely started. It's just the cast on, but it's the worsted weight in the mohair.
Oh, okay.
In the same colors of the sweater that I already made. Yeah, right? I'm duplicating it in a slightly different tone. My Kaima sweater, which is worsted in mohair. Is it fingering in mohair?
I don't know that one.
That's one M is making with it was fingering weight or whatever it is up here. It was DK maybe.
DK, I think.
And then mohair down. So I'm doing the short rows on that. It takes a long time. So that one's, but once you're done the short rows, it's just the mohair. Once you get to that part, then it's just knitting, right? Yeah. So it's not so bad. I think there might be some purl rows. My core sweater.
I don't recognize that name either.
That's the one that I bought yarn to do, that I really wanted to do, but then the crochet was taking too long. I'm doing 1/2 knit and 1/2 crochet. It's basically just a boxy sweater from someone that I had seen online or whatever. My granny squares, I need to finish those, whatever I'm doing with them. So I have ones from Jess and Allison in my favorite granny square blanket. From Full Moon Fibers, yes. And then I have the Leo and Roxy Advent from a couple of years ago, which I did use to make my sweater, but I also had started making squares because I was going to do a blanket. So, but I think I'm going to make that into a vest.
I have my granny squares that I started from the one Advent too, that no idea. It's not on my whips because it's not actually a project. I haven't just started making them.
And then I have my easy breezy laid back sweater. So that's the crocheted sweater from our Cascade Challenge that I believe just needs sleeves, or I don't do sleeves and I just do ribbing around it and it can be a vest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe we'll try it on later. And then my crochet slippers. I should just call this one done. It's been at the shop forever since we got these things, so I should just make the second one if I can even find the pattern in what I did with it. That's the problem. If I leave stuff for too long, I just make stuff up as I go.
Yeah.
And if I wait too long, it's like,
did I do?
I don't know what I've done, right? I was going to, I think, just go around this a couple times just to kind of build it up.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had the ball attached at work and it broke off. So I might just call it done like that. It's fine. Like I went around it once. It doesn't need to go. I should wear one slipper around and see if it stays on my foot or if I need to have it come up a little bit. So that's on there. And then find your fade, which has also been sitting for probably 3 years, 2.5 years. My thumb mittens, I didn't bring them and I don't know where they are. They're at home though. And my tabular, I don't know what to do with it. I'm so confused. I don't know why I would even do this one. I loved this part of it. I did the back on the knitting machine.
Yeah.
The problem is that the sleeves are like, I don't know, they're set it like it's all pieced together. Mm-hmm. Right? So I have to knit the sleeves separately and then join them to it to make it work. So I guess I could still do short sleeves on it. Mm-hmm. And I started the sleeves, but it's just confusing to me. I'm sure Katrina looked at it already with me. Oh, I lost some stitches. Just one stitch. Just one stitch. Anyway, so I don't know. I really like the sweater. I just don't
want to finish it.
No, I don't want to finish it, but I don't want to. But that's so pretty. So it's on my list. If it doesn't get done, someone needs to take it away from me. I don't want to frog it, so I'll have to give it away.
So is that what you've determined if you don't finish it this year, or if you just don't work on it this year?
The tabular should be, if I don't finish it this year, it just needs to be done. So I just should give it to somebody to finish or whatever, right? Yeah. Like they can have it, it's fine. Unless somebody wants to finish it for me, that'd be amazing. But my other whips that aren't on this, like if I don't touch them, they should just be frogged. Mm-hmm. Like it's been 2 years since I haven't touched them, right?
Yeah.
Then what's the point of keeping them?
Yeah. Yeah, some of mine have been
really hard to. I don't want to have to frog things.
I can't say for sure how long it's been since I touched some stuff, but out of the I think I determined it was there's 16 of these that didn't get touched last year.
Yeah.
So
I think I have.
And some of those haven't made it onto this list whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I haven't set any rules for myself as far as ripping stuff out. I don't care right now, but
I'm pretty sure that was my goal for last year, was to have only one of every category kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to get rid of some of those old whips that are hanging around. Just haunting me.
I brought some of these to show.
I brought all of mine. I didn't show all of them either, so we can show a couple of them.
I'll show this one. So it has made some progress since the last time I showed it.
Stop.
Oh, I keep just dropping things. So
it's so
I'm
pretty.
pretty sure the last time I showed it one side was done and I was working on the second side.
Yep.
I'm done the second side and started working up the back. It's a little annoying. I wish I had done the back maybe first. It's a lot of stuff.
I just like fold mine up and put them into like bags. Or there's like
I
tie or something like that.
I put a scrunchie around it in the past.
It's not like moving around.
I probably just have to take some time and organize it. But this is worsted weight. The pattern's pretty addictive and you can get used to it really easy. So I just need to do it. It's so fun.
The back's fun too.
Yeah, it's definitely been a fun one. So it's on my Make 9. I started this end of September.
Okay. Better not. Better be space to save this podcast.
Yeah. So I brought that down to show. These are the knit night socks that I have on my list. So they are actually from the Midwinter sock set by Summerly. And I don't know if you've been watching, so it has like the salt and pepper color work here, and that was what was supposed to be all the way down here, and I got really sick of doing that, so I just changed it to stripes. And then this is a self-striping sock yarn in the foot. So so I haven't even cast on the second one. Everything's in here. The needles might not be in here. So I need to start the second one, and I am free to do whatever I want. It might start with the stripes right from the top. It probably will. Maybe I'll make it match. We'll see.
Or you could do stripes and then salt and pepper.
Good.
Or not, and just do it all gray. Or
do it all the striping, self-striping. So many options. But do I have when I cast this on? It says January 1st, 2021. So, yeah, that's 4 years. And I bet you I finished the first one fairly quickly.
You do have 2 photos on there. It's been taken twice, right? So you've finished one sock at some point. I'd have to go through my photos to find it, but
yeah. I think it did sit for a while, like at this stage, because I wasn't liking that color work, and then decided to do the stripes. Anyway, so so that's that one. That one, I've shown those. We've seen the thrum mittens recently enough. Those we just cast on November or something.
Yep, end of November.
Yeah. So the honey shawl, which is not its name, I don't think.
Winter honey? Was it winter?
So. Winter honey. So Winter Honey by Andrea Mary. And I cast this on in 2019. And it is so soft and beautiful. It's got
what stitch is that?
It
looks like a honeycomb kind of.
Yeah, it's
what you're doing on your sweater, but smaller.
This one's cables. That one's like slip stitches and stuff. So yeah, it's got this honeycomb pattern. I'm just gotten into the bigger honeycomb cables down here. The last time I worked on it, which was forever ago. This is I'm holding mohair, Leo and Roxy mohair with Leo and Roxy's organic cotton. It's discontinued. I don't do that yarn anymore, but
it's really pretty.
So nice. So this is one of my oldest. I think it's my oldest whip altogether. So that one. I'm not going to show. I don't need to show this one. So this one. The J. Hendry bag. This is my Rhapsody in Cables sweater.
I feel like it's been shown a couple times, but
yeah.
Did you work on it? Like, I don't know. Well, you've got barber cord on there, so that's not like that's newer.
I started it in September 21.
Right, like the barber cord. You haven't had that forever, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I really like. I don't think it
looks the same as there. Like,
yeah, it is. I think, right? So, I think I did this mostly like, I started it September of 21. I probably did most of this in September, right? I don't remember picking it back up and getting started. So this is cast on in the middle front with a provisional cast on, and then you knit out this way and down the sleeve. So now this sleeve is in the round. It's a complete sleeve. So and then you pick up and knit out this way and finish that sleeve, and then you knit down the back. I've made this sweater before. I love it. Both times that I started this sweater was because of getting people online to vote for which project I should cast on. The first time I knew they would choose this one. I think there was 3 or 4 options, and I knew because this was the most challenging of them.
Yeah,
I knew they would choose this one. And then the last time, I think I was like, this is Rhapsody in Cables by Joji Locatelli. I think Joji does her knit along every fall, right? It starts in September, and you have to kind of say what you're going to work on, which one of her patterns you're going to work on, and if you finish it, then you get entered to win, and you could pick a multiple as far as I know. I don't know how many. So I don't remember what I put down, if I put any more than this one down or just this, but I let people vote again which one. And I think because I sincerely would love to have another one of these sweaters, and I enjoy knitting it. But yeah, they totally voted for this one again. So, which is great. So I'm glad it's on my.
So pretty.
I'm glad it's on my list because I would love to be able to get my focus back in on it and finish it. I've got all the yarn, all the balls of yarn are wound up and ready.
What yarn is it?
It is MCS, Merino Cashmere Silk, Leo and Roxy in Meredith, on a worsted weight MCS.
Also discontinued.
Well,
not you don't have stock of it.
I haven't had stock of it in a while, but it's something that could come back if people are looking for the more luxury stuff, which it's wonderful. Anyway, so those are my old ones, and I think that's everything I brought to show. Yeah. So then all the ones in the middle are mystery ones, so whatever I decide to pull out and finish.
It would have been from our last month to say like how many sweaters and socks you had and whatever, but that would be from last week's.
Yeah, I don't know if we didn't do that for our whips. We did it for.
We did it for our finishes.
We did it for our finishes and our stuff from last year. I think I had started to write that up. We could pause if you wanted to do that and come back with it. Do you want to show what you brought out of your things? And then. So this is my Find Your Fade. Oh, it's a bright one.
And it goes into turquoise. Like, I think it's Oasis, that goes into after this, maybe even. But I got discouraged from it because I could never tell what was the front and the back. Like, it looked too close to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got it going right now, but then the lace always seemed to be off. See, like, that looks like that part looks really messy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I got discouraged, but now I've got like a marker. No, I don't. Anyway, we'll try it again. It's pretty.
mark it now at the beginning and in the middle of the row so that like as soon as you start the row you'll know.
Yeah.
But if one of the sections is on the wrong side, who cares? By the time you wrap it around your neck,
exactly. Like that's what I kind of figured, right? Like people are looking that closely, don't come that close to me. And you're wrapping it up, so you're not. How are you supposed to know what's the front and the back? So I think it's really pretty. I like these colors. I don't know what any of them are anymore, but there would have been some from my stash and some from the store. I remember picking them out when we made the other ones. Yeah. We made them like years and years ago. I ended up actually this might all be stash. I might have picked all stash for mine.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back to my
we were
Instagram.
laying out our stash stuff and picking stuff for some sweaters and stuff. Yeah.
So I do want to finish this one. Angie's making one, and I think she's farther along than me, and she just started hers like in the fall. So
yeah,
I'd like to finish mine before she finishes
you
hers.
need to upgrade your project bag.
Why?
The tiniest little project.
Fits, but I made this one.
You don't even put one of your socks in it. I didn't say you needed to not have the project bag. You just need a bigger one for that project.
I should probably put the tabular in there. I feel like it would fit better in there than that. I know. I was like putting it away, and I was like, why am I shoving it into this little? I have other bags.
You own project bags. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only half of that was.
See, I should have. This
I have a sleeve. What the?
Watch your language.
I didn't even have a sleeve.
So this is the one that was. We did a mystery, like a mystery knit along. Basically, it was what
you said
4 colors of Cascade or something. It had to be.
Yeah, it was like 4 or more, because I had definitely hit more than 4 colors.
Maybe it was like 4.
You started with 4, and I was like, I want 5.
Basically, I wanted to start something and not tell her what I was working on, so then it became a knittle. You Katrina did it.
Katrina and Angie.
Yeah. Did Angie finish hers? I forget what she did.
Yes, Angie finished hers.
Oh, Tara started too.
I don't think Tara did. Oh, we couldn't get Tara on board. She was going to
that beaver one or whatever.
She might have started it and then decided not to or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
I have a sleeve.
If you have yours on your to finish list, I should put mine on my to finish list.
I have a sleeve.
That's impressive.
I didn't know.
We all had
at least one color in common with the other person.
Because this one and this one I have, and the light. You have all 3 of mine.
Yeah. And then I don't know, Angie
probably has the green in common with you.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this in common.
And then she had a couple colors. Because you have yellow in yours, right? And Angie had yellow in
the mustard, yeah. That's the other one that's missing, yeah.
So I had made this one. This is one of my first sweaters that I made when I was crocheting and stuff like that. So I have a really colorful one that I don't have anymore. I'm pretty sure I gave it away. It's a little bit it's not as my other one was oversized, right? It's supposed to be oversized. This doesn't even fit around my boobs right now.
That's probably why you've lost.
Yes, I did, because I was
it's not going to fit.
Right? But I'm sure when I block it, it'll go out, but it would have been nicer to have more ease in it. Mm-hmm. Now, did I modify this one? I did. So the pattern's written in panels, and I did it in the round because I don't like seaming things. Anyway, it's on my list, and now that I know I only have one sleeve, I think I still have more.
Not really.
I might not, actually. Now that I know I have one sleeve done, what have I been waiting for? I think I did. I tried this on, and it was it totally bummed me out. I should just wash it and see what happens. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I have a sleeve done. I'm just going to keep saying that all day. I have a sleeve done. I have a sleeve done. Should have done 2 sleeves at a time.
They're crocheted.
Tandem then. What else do you want to see? Granny Squares jumper doesn't really have anything. Core is not got much to it. It's just half. It's just double crochets with the ridges on here because this. Oh yeah, it gets mohair on it.
Is it a sweater?
It's a sweater. It's a top. It'll be a top.
Why is that?
Oh, I'm in the middle of a row. Again, why am I in the middle of a
Do you
row?
just do a chain to hold it kind of idea, or is it supposed to be
It's got a couple chains so that when I, like, it's probably supposed to be on here, but I usually will do, like, a couple chains when I stop in the middle of a row so that if it pulls, it pulls.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got these because then you pick up, like, and put mohair, like a ruffle down the one edge or whatever. So I haven't decided on what colors I'm doing for that, but it's meant to be like an oversized. It's really soft, like it's nice. I don't remember what it is. It's some kind of Pearl Soho quill, I think. So it's got a little bit of linen in it.
It's like alpaca and linen, is it?
Or something. So anyway, that's what that one is. But yeah, again, I got discouraged with. And I was going to start the other side, the knit side, but then I realized the pattern was knit like bottom up and then goes back down.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, then I'll just pick up the stitches. It's easy to pick up the stitches and knit the back, right?
Yeah.
Which, again, I could just knit the bottom and knit up and Kitchener stitch them together or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or something, but I will try and do the crocheted side. And one of these sweaters, it's not like the other. Oh, I'm on the mohair? What? So confused. Because I don't know what's going on.
Do not lose stitches. You need end stoppers.
Says who?
For a mohair project, I'm thinking it's a good idea.
Let's see. That's rude.
There's needles in that bag.
Why do I have sock needles in that bag? Is this only...
I wonder how happens this thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like that's the sleeves.
Yeah, it's a really unique construction.
So I think eventually I go back to the back. The back might be done and I just have to pick up like this, like the stitches again. Like once I get so far in here, then they get, because they get joined because they're all like billowy underneath here, right?
Yeah.
And then you start going in the round and stuff like that. I remember now. Anyway, so that's that one. So I think that would be really fun. I've wanted to do this one for a really long time. It's been on my thing. I think it was in maybe, I want to say it was in a pom-pom, but maybe it wasn't. Because I've bought the pattern individually now, so I don't know.
It might.
Anyway.
I don't remember.
This is the Roxy Mohair, and this is Feisty Fibers DK. It was like a one-of-a-kind sort of color. What I bought, I think, at the trunk show.
Look what was already in my favorites.
Really? Huh. Yeah, because I guess the favorites do not have it organized by anything.
No.
And then my orbital jumper, see, less than I thought. Just the ribbing. Oh, I was doing that with, I think that's worsted Feisty Fibers, and then the alpaca mist that we have. Because that one came in, right? And so I was going to make a second one.
Oh, yeah.
With those two. This worsted definitely isn't as thick as I think I used Heritage last time that you had dyed on one of the dye days. So it's definitely thicker than that one. So it's going to be a lot airier, I guess. I want to know why I have 4mm sock needles in that bag. 4-inch sock needles. Very interesting. So, and then I just have granny squares.
I'm trying to look and see what the name of that sweater was.
What's
the green one?
Did your make 9? I mean, did your thing not say?
It might. I can go back there too.
What it was?
Anyway,
Want to see what I bought?
Yeah.
Here you go.
What are they?
So Hello Lavender was having a sale, so I bought some stitch markers. They're super cute. And I bought some earrings. And then I remembered that I still have yarn to make a hot pink sweater, and I have to make it so that I can wear my orange skirt and wear these earrings with it.
That yarn for your hot pink sweater was a birthday present. You still haven't made anything.
I used it for something because I have part of a ball wound.
Oh, I gave you a sweater quantity because you wanted a hot pink sweater.
Yeah, and I haven't found the perfect sweater pattern, and I found the perfect sweater pattern, and I'm not allowed to cast things on. I shouldn't have cast on. Maybe I'll just frog that one that I cast on last night.
You should cast it on as a birthday cast on.
I'm not waiting that long. Fine, I can do
It's
that.
not that far away.
Realistically, I don't want to start it until something else is finished. I could finish the orbital jumper by then, and probably the vest.
There you go.
It's not that far away.
Jillian's birthday is the beginning of March, just in case you want context. That her birthday is like probably what 5 or 6 weeks away at the most.
Yeah.
So her having to wait 5 weeks to cast on something new that she's had. What year did I give you that? Just
2 years ago,
2023, probably.
Yeah. I've had a couple different patterns. When I found the pattern last year, finally, that I wanted to make with it, I was going to make one that had a whole bunch of cables and stuff like that, and I just couldn't do it. It was too many cables going all the way across at the same time. I can't. But I found a new one. I'm very excited, and so fine, birthday cast on.
So you do know which project you want, though?
Yeah, it's something plume. I don't know.
All right. Was there anything else? Oh, yeah. So shop news. We have our 16th birthday coming up before Jillian's birthday.
Maybe I should do it for the shop's birthday.
There you go. On the 16th of February. So we will be having our birthday party here at the store on Saturday the 15th. There'll be prizes and deals and cake and.
Now I want to cast on the sweater and have it done for Mitten's birthday.
Oh my gosh. Do it. I don't even know what to say. Talk about the birthday party.
I wasn't listening. I was focused on my sweater.
You can just go talk about it. I said it would be on the Saturday the 15th.
Yeah.
There'll be prizes.
Deals, food. All those good things. Always a fun time. Always lots of people.
Birthday parties are always fun.
Yeah.
There'll be more about it coming up in the next newsletter.
Next newsletter. The next couple of newsletters, and we'll probably send out a specific one just for it as well. So we try and, focus on people and stuff like that with like official details and stuff. But basically, Saturday, February 15th, it's Little Red Mitten's 16th birthday. So, yes, that's what I know. All right, I'll show you guys the sweater that I want to make. It's called Peacock Plumes. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Anybody else having that problem where when you zoom in on a picture on Ravelry, it like goes away? Because I'm having that problem. Probably because my phone's got too much stuff on it. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? With my neon orange skirt and those earrings.
That's fun.
Oh my gosh. It's fun. It's going to be amazing.
Anyway, I found the one sweater that was in my Make 9 from 2018, and it is in Pom Pom Quarterly issue 21 from the summer of 2017. I don't even know if it doesn't matter. I can buy the digital copy now, but I don't even know if I have that Pom Pom Quarterly. I have to go check my.
I don't think I have. I don't think I have that.
I don't think I have this one in my.
No. Let me know if you think I should make this sweater. It won't happen till next, to the fall if I do. But guys, gals, look at that. But I should do it, right? Maybe I should do it in black.
I'm looking. My face looks too judgy.
Maybe I should do it in black.
Called Women Need Pockets or something?
And
what is it called?
They should all be pockets.
What are they?
They're just flaps, man. They should all be different colors.
Is it Advent? Is there a little picture underneath?
Oh my gosh. They are going to totally be that. It's just called warmthness.
Does that go in the inside? Could you put those hot packs in them? If they were all pockets, then you like do those, and you got them all over.
I'm just reading stuff now, and I want them to be all pockets. Optional 24 rectangles. I don't know. Like, they do look like they're, so they don't look like pockets. They just look like they're just rectangles. Although maybe they are because they're knit on both sides. So they could totally be pockets. Maybe I should just put my granny squares on there like that and make my granny squares. I just knit a plain sweater and then make those all granny squares.
If you just want extra warmth, why don't you just make a chunky sweater? I don't understand why
this is
adding
fun. And this is totally a me sweater, and I think I should do it.
You know what you should do is, like, as you're knitting, instead of having these extra things that you have to sew on or whatever, it's like you do like a pocket, like a quilted thing. So like you get to there, you knit it where it's double knit for that, stuff it with some stuffing, and then you just keep knitting. So you've just got like little puffy, you make a puffy vest.
I don't have a pen.
Design it yourself. Okay.
Yes. So I'd like to know how many things we just cast on right now.
I know, like I'm seriously searching this sweater from 2018 because I saw a picture of it on my Instagram. See?
And then I had to show you the one that I want to make, but now I'm going to wait instead of casting it on for my birthday. I'm going to finish it for Mitten's birthday.
So that's the plan. Finish nothing. 2025.
Surprise, surprise. I fooled you all.
No, I really want to finish things.
No, I want to. You guys have to hold me accountable. Things have to be frogged or given away because frogging it hurts me.
Okay, so then here's what you need to do. You need to give me or Angie or Katrina all your projects. When you're ready to work on them, you ask for them. If you don't finish them, you don't get them back. Done. If you don't ask for them and you don't work on them, you get none of them back.
The problem with that is, like, if I feel like working on it, like, randomly, right? You just like, oh, I really want to work on that. And if it's not there, then it's gone, right?
You don't even think to ask about it then.
No, true. Yeah, but if I'm thinking about it and I want to work on it and I don't have it,
then it's off the frog pile.
It's like someone's got to bring it to me now.
Okay, fine. We'll just go and steal all your stuff. New Year's Eve next year, we're breaking into your house and stealing
You have
everything.
a key. It's not breaking in.
Breaking in with a key and stealing stuff.
I'm going to move everything so she doesn't know her stuff. It's irritating. But you can also, like, you can look it up by finishes. How?
I did not talk to you. I have nothing to say to you today, Siri.
But I don't,
Siri, what's your name?
Why didn't you say it aloud? Do you have a voice?
Hey, Siri. Is AI planning to take over the world?
Why are they not reading things out loud? Why aren't they responding?
Hey, Siri. Can you tell me if AI is planning to take over the world?
Okay, you're asking on your phone. It's responding on my phone, but it's still not saying it out loud.
Can you hear me? Well...
Siri, can you please respond verbally? To me! Just to who? Oh my goodness. No.
I don't see who in your contact. To who?
When I ask you a question, I'd like you to audibly respond.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're done with you. Goodbye. I think I should make this lower. Maybe I should just sit up straight. So when I like this, I really notice my boobs look really big. I need a shorter chair so you look taller.
I don't need to look taller. You're taller than me. You don't look taller than me because I have more cushion than you. So I sit higher in the chair than you do.
Organized for the year ahead. We'll be sharing.
Oh, did you want me to read the next line?